Hey guys, I thought I would post a video of some of my swords that I own. I am not really a sword collector. I don't do HEMA or anything like that, but I like history, so I just have them for that reason, really. These are really the only two ones that I really think are cool. They are replicas, but they're not sharp. I wanted to get them sharp, but for some reason, both of them, I couldn't find a way to sharpen them from more, because I don't know. But anyway, I just think these swords are cool from a history point of view. So starting off with the Roman gladius or gladius, I don't really know how to say it in Latin or pronounce it, but I think it's gladius. But yeah, the Roman sword, the famous Roman sword, sometimes called the sword that conquered the world, because it basically did, the Roman world. Just imagine just hacking people. Quite brutal, but that's what the swords are for. I think people forget. Yeah. But yeah, it's actually a very cool replica. I has this pommel thing. The handle's really cool. This grips the hand really well. Again, it's not sharpened, but it's still cool. I got this from Cold of Athena, same with that one. Really cool website. But the scabbard is what I really like, not the blade itself, really. Because, yeah, I think it's Romulus and Remus with the she-wolf. Doesn't look like a wolf, but yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. That's just a really cool scabbard. It also has the leather strap to hang on to your belt. Unfortunately, I don't have any armor or anything, because that stuff is expensive. Swords are expensive enough. But anyway, yeah, let's look at the actual sword. Here she is out of the scabbard. As you can see, I have to polish it, and it is not sharp, but I'll order that polish soon. You could tell this was for thrusting by that nasty tip. Yeah, with the shield, the scutum, which was the Roman shield they'd use in formation. Just absolutely brutal and terrifying, honestly. But that's history for you. And yeah, I gotta polish it, but this is carbon steel. So yeah, not sharp, but still you can really see how it was made, the blade, how it would point again for thrusting. So yeah. Moving on, we have this Viking / Anglo-Saxon sword. Yeah, I wanted a Viking sword because I just like Viking stuff, partly because of my heritage, and yeah, Viking stuff is just badass. But this is apparently very towards the end of the Viking age, so I was reading that this part, the crossguard, is more Anglo-Saxon, Germanic, whatever, than Viking, because the Viking would be crossguard would be thin, like not this, but it's close enough, and I'm sure some Vikings did use these swords. I don't really know enough about Viking swords but that's what I've heard from people who study swords. But it's still cool. Vikings still probably would have used this, even if it is more of an Anglo-Saxon sword. But it's still cool. And also, you need to also polish this one again too. I really need to take better care of these. But it's a beautiful handle or hilt. I just said handle for a sword. Cringe. But yeah, it's just cool. Same thing, it's not sharp. But here, let me take it out. Here she is, the Viking sword, out of its scabbard. As you can see, is also unsharp, but the blade, see at the point, you can definitely tell. But it's still really cool. You might even be able to use this in HEMA with heavy protection, maybe, but that would probably damage the blade. But yeah, I apologize, my room is really dirty. I have birds, if you can't tell, in the background. So my floor is a little dirty, got a vacuum, but anyway, there it is out of the scabbard. This feels better with a shield. I don't have a shield right now, but it makes way more sense to hold this with a shield. It just feels better, and that's how it probably would have been used mostly, with a shield. So it makes more sense that way, just intuitively. But here it is. It's a pretty cool replica. There's one last thing I want to show you on this video, and it's my Tonto in this box. But it is not the regular Tonto, the actual Tonto. It's a straight blade Tonto. But Japanese writing on here, I don't know what it says because I don't speak Japanese. So anyone can tell me what it says. I don't know. But here it is. See, it has that classic scabbard to it. It comes in this box, which is really cool. And I also got this from Clothina. I wanted a katana actually, but knives are just as cool as swords. So, yeah. I wanted to show you this. This is like my last collectible sword. Besides another one I have, but it's all rusty, so I won't show you that one. But yeah, this is like my one that I have for collectible purposes. I do have blades, other blades for more practical purposes, but that's not this video. So this collection. But yeah, it's just really cool, this thing. So here we have the outside of the scabbard again. And it's just a really cool, it feels really cool. It's a straight blade. It still has that really sharp point for thrusting, but yeah, it's not the standard tanto. A little bigger and it's also not the classic curve like you see in a katana or tanto as well. But it's still cool. It's made of carbon steel. As you see, it's still shiny because I have that stuff on it, lubricant on it, that I need to get from my other swords. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. I really never take this out because it's just a collectible thing. But theoretically, you could just carry this on your hip like the samurai did without the... But that would be weird as much as you might want to. But yeah, it just looks really cool. You can thrust with it. You have this grip, hammer grip, fencing, saber grip for like cuts and thrust. But yeah,